I'm so excited right now. I am cruising through Miami, Calle Ocho, Little Havana. I'm gonna pick up a friend of mine. Not only is she a wife, a mother, a chef, a restaurateur, a James Beard Award winner, she's an influencer. She knows everything there is to know about Calle Ocho and Little Havana. She's gonna give me a little lesson in all things music, food, and rum, and I'm gonna show her how to get nude. Michelle Bernstein, look at you, baby. Come here. Oh, this is so awesome. I'm so happy to have you riding around town with me. My town, your town. This is amazing. Come ride with me, baby. We are on your street. This is Calle Ocho. Tell me everything I need to know about this street, starting now.
So, you're on Calle Ocho, which means 8th Street, or La Sahuesera, which means the Southwest, or Little Havana. This is truly a piece of Havana dropped into Miami, which basically adds the Cuban culture and extends out to the whole, let's face it, of South Florida. It all started here. This is where people settled. This is where they opened their businesses, their restaurants, and this is truly what teaches us our language, our culture, our music, and our palate.
But today we're in for a treat because I am using the inspiration of this street, and I'm going to bring to you a deconstructed cafecito meets a Cuban sandwich using the most incredible product, No Yolks Noodles, which are this completely delicious, decadent noodle that are gonna soak up this sauce and get dressed with this pork oh so well.
Just remember that I'm a Jewish girl and we use No Yolk noodles for our matzo ball soups
Right,
as well.
then you and I are gonna have something in common right now. This is matzo ball gone wild. Vale. Come on, baby.
Thank you.
Enter the dragon.
Woo-hoo.
Or as I say, the Ralph on the Road Airstream. Conveniently, I have traveled with kitchen elves who take everything that I've said and put it all together ready for us to cook. So I kind of like
beautifully.
that. You have been my inspiration for this dish. As we spoke about it in the car, I like to continue the dance party that is the mojo pork with No Yolks noodles going on right here. You've inspired me to think about the coffee in a different way. So I've got the Cuban coffee right over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it over here, I'm gonna put it in this pot. I've got to froth it up a little bit, right? So I'm gonna add some sugar to whisk it in. Right, so I got the sugar right here.
Yes.
And this is gonna be the beginnings of what is like our second sauce, right? This is a 2-sauce dish.
I like saucy.
Yeah, don't get saucy with me, Bernays. All right? So we're gonna whisk this all together. It's gonna reduce. I'm gonna add a little bit more coffee, a little bit more sugar, a little bit more coffee, a little bit more sugar, and bring it to this rich, really developed, kind of groovy on the tongue coffee sauce.
Okay.
Right? Now here, mojo pork. I don't know, no stranger to you, but maybe to me it might be. I took the pork shoulder, baked it in the oven, slow and low, wrapped it up, took the top off, got a little crispy on it. I got one in the oven over there. But in the meantime, right here, these are the bases, right? So I'm gonna do it with no yolks right now. I got the noodles that are already cooked.
Yep.
Right? So I'm gonna add this to my sauce and let them swim around in there and get a good bath on it. In the meantime, while these noodles are taking a dip, you think you could help me out by putting together the pickle relish, right?
I'd love to.
So I got a pickle relish going on, and that pickle relish is a combination of Fresno peppers, good old-fashioned bread and butter pickles.
Yep.
And then to that mix, you can add some fresh cilantro, and if you feel the need to squeeze some lime and season it up.
I would be humbled.
The great thing about these noodles, you know these noodles, don't you? You ever used these before?
Of course. I use them on kugel. I use it in my matzo ball soup. They soak up everything.
Maybe a little bit of fresh cilantro we can dance in here. You throw a little in for me?
Absolutely.
Now, time to go to plate, my dear.
Gorgeous.
Now, thank you very much. We'll move the sugar around. I'm gonna drop some noodles and some broth, a little bit of the cilantro.
Ralphie, I never would have thought of this. This is gorgeous. And where does the coffee sauce fit into all this?
Well, it's funny you say that. As you see right here, I have the coffee and the butter all mixed together with the sugar, and this is like my finished piece, right?
It's like the gravy.
It is coffee gravy going on top of my noodles, and it's absolutely perfect. Maybe you can hit me up with the relish on top.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna roll a little bit of this olive oil all around just to get a little slide on the tongue. And I'm Italian, so it's a mandatory item.
You know your way around pasta.
I know my way around. I know my way around a noodle. All right, let's me and you get nude over here at the dinner table. What do you say? You slide over. I'm gonna come in behind you. All right, now as you know, no Cuban sandwich is complete without a little bit of Swiss cheese on it, right?
Well, that's right.
Right. So right here, I've got a little bit of Emmentaler, and I'm just gonna put a little bit.
You really fancified the Cuban sandwich.
You know, I just try to give a little bit, and you know, when I get my noodle going on, I gotta get a little cheese. That
This
works
is
perfect for me.
beautiful.
I'm so happy that you like it. It really means the world
I
to me.
mean, really beautiful.
It means the world to me. Now, I also come with gifts. You know, it is the sun in Miami can get you going a little bit, and sometimes I wear these just when I'm driving for fun.
Yes, they're very fashionable. I love them. What do you think?
They're totally you. And for sure, I wear this because I'm a slurper, and sometimes.
Do you make a mess?
Sometimes a little bit. So I'm
No,
gonna make
that
sure.
is a beautiful apron you got
Right,
there.
so let's see if this makes any noise
Let's
in our
see
mouth.
if it tastes as good as it smells.
Oh yeah.
This is delicious.
Oh, is it proper?
This really tastes like a pasta Cuban sandwich.